Hello, all you YouTubers out there. I just wanted to wish you guys a great day today. Today is September 17th, 2016. Thought I would make a little video of my silver stack that I've been collecting for the past 3 or 4 months. I thought it would be interesting to share with you. But first of all, I'd like to be able to let people know that I think with anything you need to really make sure that you have a safe to keep your precious metals in, as well as a firearm. This is my 9mm, so this protects my investments as well as my family. I am a CCW carrier, so I am allowed to conceal my firearm on my side in the counties of Denver and Adams County. Any other county inside of Colorado is actually open carry. So please be responsible gun owner. Go through the courses, learn and educate yourself as much as possible. But to get on with my collection of silver, first of all, I'd like to share with you this silver story that I have that I picked up at the Armadillo. And I think it's really interesting. It tells you a little bit about the history. I paid about $111 for it, but in the front of it, it tells you a little history about how silver came about and what the meaning of it was back in the age, where you can actually get a silver certificate, which is this dollar that you see here, and trade it in for silver back in the day. As you see in the center of the display is a 1-ounce silver bar. It's a miner and his mule. See if I can focus in a little bit better for you guys to see. This is part of the collection, of course. And of course, this coin right here is actually a 1921 Morgan silver dollar. This was actually designed from the sculpture, and actually it's his wife who depicts the picture in the actual coin. So that's a 1921 silver Morgan silver dollar, and the next one that you'll see is actually a 1923 Morgan silver dollar. So I thought I would share this with you. I thought it was pretty interesting. Kind of a neat little find. I'm not much of a collector, but it is nice to collect little things like this here and there. And then, of course, this is something that I've had too. This is actually a proof set that I have. I collected this back in 1984, 85. It's nothing special. It's just something that people do as a collector. And again, I'm not much of a collector. It's just certain things that I do have for myself. But it's a silver, it's actually not a silver dollar. This is all clad, of course. So you've got a $50, penny, nickel, quarter, and dime. And I believe it's a 1987 proof set. So thought I'd share that with you as well. This is kind of cool. This is really neat. I picked this up from a gift for myself back in the day, and this is actually a Lady Liberty. This is a actual collector's coin. See if I can get the light on there, light off there so you can see it. So you can see Lady Liberty and the sun cluster in the background. I think this is just a beautiful coin, and I'm going to turn it over for you, show you what's on the other side. And I think this is really kind of cool because on the back of it, it shows you the immigrants looking out from Ellis Island over to Manhattan, or the skyline of New York, actually. And I think that's kind of cool. So I thought, again, share that with you. And again, I'm not a big collector, but certain things I just somehow come into having. And of course, I've been doing some purchasing through JM Bullion, and I found a local dealer that actually will charge me less of a spot price than I do through JM Bullion, but still it's a good reputable company to go to. These are some walking, this is actually, I have 2 walking liberties here. These are really beautiful coins too. See if I can get it there where it's not going to reflect the light so you can't see it, but it's a walking liberty. And then of course I have 2 of these. So they're 0.999% silver. This one right here is actually an American Eagle, and of course it's a Morgan silver dollar. You can see that, and on the back of it, it has the American Eagle. And again, it's 0.9999% silver. So those are my rounds. These are actually some silver bars that I purchased. Now these were actually in the sleeve. These are some beautiful, beautiful bars too. Try to see if I can get in there, and so it's not as right. There you go. You can probably see the reflection of myself as well going through the cell phone. But this is a 5-ounce bar. And I think they average, lately the past couple months, I think the price has been fluctuating from $18 to $21, $22 an ounce. So these are beautiful, beautiful coins. And on the back of this, it's really cool. See this little circle right there? Now they have a little plastic strip tool that you can use, and when you run it over it, it has there's an invisible seal or invisible lettering in there. So it just shows you that it's an authentic 0.999% silver bar. So I've yet to come into contact of finding one to have to show that it is pure silver. And there's several ways that you can test for its silver purity. So you want to make sure you get it from a reputable company, but do your research on the internet as well as YouTube. And this is another one, so I have 2 of them. These are really beautiful, very nice and shiny, polished. And then of course this is another extra Morgan silver dollar that I have. And this is kind of cool. I have these 10 1-ounce bars. These are actually in the sleeves itself. So there's 10 of these. These are 1 ounces. Really beautiful looking pieces. And I'll leave them in the sleeves so that if I ever decide to sell them, the people will know, the dealer or whoever I sell it to will know that it's actually pure silver. And if he needs to test it, that's fine too. And some little things that I've kind of collected over the years, which are kind of cool too. I did some coin rolling lately, and probably about a month or so ago, and I went to my credit union and picked up about $1,000 worth of half dollars. And what people do, well, they'll go through each roll and find silver, sort the silver from the clad. And the silver is basically things that you want to look for, coins that are from 1964 down, which are basically 90% silver, and then from 65 to 70 are actually 40% silvers. So in the first box that I found 10 of these half dollars, and these are 40%ers. These are from 65 to 70. So it was actually a really good find. So I found 10 of these, which I thought they were really cool. And it was kind of exciting too, because it's kind of like a little treasure hunt, and not always are you going to be able to find, half dollar silver pieces in these boxes of half dollars. But I ran into 2 boxes where I didn't get anything. But again, the ones before it, I got 40% silver out of one box and 10 out of the other. So I thought that was pretty lucky of me. And then there's some silver quarters. These are actually 90% silver that I have here. And there was 3 of them that I've collected from pocket change that I would go through. And then I've got a couple cufflinks, silver dimes. Mercury dimes is basically what they are, that are put in cufflinks. So these are actually 90% silver as well. And then of course I picked up a couple of these over my lifetime. These are just little things that I've collected from the Denver Mint. This one right here is really cool. I actually was able to strike this one at the mint itself, probably 1989 or 1990. So it was kind of cool. It's just made of brass, or actually copper. It's not really worth anything, maybe a couple bucks. And then I've got this Robert Kennedy copper coin as well. I think this is probably maybe about $3 or $4. So it's just something that I've kind of collected over the years. And then this is kind of cool. This is really neat too. This is actually my silver bar. This is actually an Engelhardt single silver bar, and I'll kind of show it to you after I unwrap it. So it's 100 troy ounces. So this is one of my biggest investments that I have with the silver stacking. But it's a really, it's not a polished bar. It's actually a poured bar. So it's not the really shiny, lustrous ones, but it's a really nice looking bar. So if I'll show this to you, kind of, hopefully there's not a glare on it to hinder you from seeing the name of it. But as you can see, it's got a what they call a serial number on the bottom of it. So it's a stamp number just to show you which one it came out of the mold from. But it's really neat. It's quite heavy too, so that's about $2,000 worth of silver right there. But anyway, thought I'd share that with you guys. Thought it would be interesting for you. And again, I encourage people, if they do silver stack, be responsible silver stackers, making sure that you have a safe that's bolted to the ground as well as to the wall. Don't let a lot of people know that you do have silver or gold, and make sure that you're a responsible gun owner too. So make sure you protect yourself, your family, and your belongings, because that's, you know, part of exercising your Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. So anyway, I hope you guys had fun watching this video. I am new at this, so if you have any questions or like the video, please post it at the bottom what your comments might be, and anything I can do to help you out. And I'm always receptive to keeping an open mind on learning as much as I can from you guys as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, and have a great day.